I'm going to show you the top 7 ways to get whitelisted for NFT projects. And I'm actually going to show you 8, but 7 worked better for the title and thumbnail. Every single day, more and more people are getting involved in NFTs, and the more people that get into NFTs, the harder it is to mint NFTs that have the most potential to increase in value. And that's why getting whitelisted is so important. It's going to get you access to the best NFT projects before anybody else. I'm Devin Cook. Let's get some whitelist spots, and welcome back to Dev Money. So what even is a whitelist? Well, being on a whitelist is going to give you pre-approval to mint an NFT within that particular collection that you're whitelisted on. For example, if you were whitelisted for Doodles when they launched back last year in 2021, you would have been able to mint those NFTs during the pre-sale before the public sale when everyone else is going to be minting those NFTs, or at least trying to. Think of being on a whitelist as being a VIP for that certain project. It's going to give you access to mint before anybody else gets the chance. And being on a whitelist doesn't mean you have to mint the NFTs, it just gives you the option to, which is really nice. And being on a whitelist is extremely important, especially for the popular NFT projects, because when an NFT project launches that has a massive following like Hatebeast, for example, it's going to have a ton of people looking to mint those NFTs. And when a ton of people are trying to mint the NFTs during the public sale, that causes gas wars. And I've never heard of anyone who actually likes gas fees or gas wars, and it's one of the biggest downsides of using the Ethereum network, because you can sometimes pay many multiples times what the actual NFT costs just in gas fees, which is ridiculous. But when you're whitelisted for a project, you'll typically have between 24 to 48 hours, sometimes even a bit more, to mint the NFTs within that project before the public sale. And having that time window is going to allow you to use different gas fee tools like Rarible Analytics, so you can monitor gas fees and mint the NFTs when the gas fees are at the absolute lowest, thus saving you precious money and Ethereum. And with public sales, you don't have that luxury. You have to mint the NFTs right at launch and pay those gas fees, or you miss out on the mint for that project. So if you're interested in minting NFTs, you really need to get on the whitelist, and here's how. One of the simplest ways to get on a whitelist for an NFT project is to be one of the first people in their Discord server. Basically, you're one of their first supporters. Now, I did say that this is simple, but it's not necessarily easy to be one of the first people in a Discord. And that's because for a lot of people, by the time they hear about an NFT project, there's already many thousands of people, sometimes even tens of thousands in that Discord. But if you can be one of the first people in the Discord, you can oftentimes get whitelist access just by being one of the early supporters of that project, which is really nice, and it is pretty simple. And to find out which NFT projects are brand new and are just starting out, you're gonna need to be aware of what's happening on Twitter, because Twitter by far is where most of the crypto and NFT news is distributed. And so by following the right people on Twitter, you can get some NFT alpha before the general community has access to it, which can be really helpful when you're trying to get those whitelist spots. So if you're not already on Twitter, get on Twitter and start following people in the crypto and NFT space, and you're gonna start seeing trends, and you're gonna start seeing announcements of new projects that are coming on the horizon. Now, the second way to get on the whitelist is also going to involve Twitter. When you're on Twitter and you're following a bunch of NFT and crypto accounts, you're going to start seeing whitelist giveaways that are happening pretty much all the time. And this is just a promotional activity that many NFT projects are going to do so that they can boost the awareness of their project. And how this works is you're going to start seeing tweets about certain NFT projects, and they're going to say if you like and if you comment and if you retweet this post, you're going to get access to 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 10 whitelist spots that they're giving away for free just by liking, commenting, and retweeting. And you're not going to see those exact terms for every NFT project, but hopefully you get the picture. So if you spot these whitelist giveaways when they're occurring, it can be pretty simple to just like it, comment, and retweet, and it can be a pretty simple way to get a whitelist spot, right? Now, most NFT projects are going to require you to be on their Discord to some degree or another in order to get whitelisted, and that's what these next methods are going to focus on. Discord. And the third method is by leveling up on Discord by being active in the community. With Discord, the more active you are on it by commenting and just being involved in the community, the more experience points you're going to earn, which you're going to see represented as XP. It's just like Pokemon. And comment down below if you miss playing Pokemon on your Game Boy. Ruby was my favorite. So the more you're in the Discord chatting with people, answering questions, and also asking questions, the more XP you're going to earn and the higher you're going to level up. And depending on how much time you want to spend on Discord, this can be either really simple and easy for you, or it can be really tough and time consuming. And do keep in mind that you're going to be going up against the bots that are always on Discord, and they're getting more sophisticated over time. And these bots are going to be active on Discord all the time because they're bots, and they're going to be commenting and asking questions and doing all kinds of things to gain experience points so they can level up and get whoever created that bot that whitelist spot. So if you don't have a ton of time to devote to being active on Discord, well, leveling up might be a bit of a challenge. But some NFT projects are going to allow people to get a whitelist spot just by boosting the server, because boosting the server is going to get that Discord certain perks like like a custom URL, a higher upload limit when you're uploading images and videos, and also a special badge next to the person who boosted the server. And boosting the server does cost money, but sometimes it can be worth a few dollars to get a whitelist spot for a valuable project. Let me know what you think. Now the fourth method is by winning the Discord invite contests. Obviously projects want to increase the size of their community as much as possible. So one of the common ways you're going to see to get whitelisted is by inviting X amount of people, maybe one person, maybe 5, maybe 10, 20, 50, maybe 1,000 people to join that Discord. And personally, I've never seen that 1,000 invite limit, but who knows, maybe it's out there. But if you do hit their invite requirement, you can get whitelisted for that project. And this can be difficult to do if you're not very active on socials, which we're going to talk about here in a minute, but you do have friends and family that you can always invite to join a Discord server, even if they're not really interested or even know what NFTs are. At least that can help you get your invites. Explain what it's for, and I'm pretty sure you're going to have lots of friends and family that are willing to join the Discord for you so you can get that whitelist spot. Okay, so the fifth method is also related to Discord, but I promise this is the last method that directly involves Discord. Promise. As you've probably noticed with these other Discord methods, they take a lot of time and oftentimes you're up against a lot of competition, especially because you're dealing with bots. Especially when a Discord has tens of thousands of members, it can be extremely difficult to set yourself apart and reach the requirements in order to get whitelisted. So one of the best hacks to really set yourself apart and get a good chance at getting whitelisted is by joining the voice chats in Discord. And this is especially great because you're not going to have the bots in the voice chats by the nature of them being bots. And also you're not going to have the majority of the members of the Discord in the voice chat either. A lot of people within a Discord are just passively on there from time to time, and even those that are on there pretty active every single day usually like to do so from the comfort of their computer and their keyboard or their smartphone, and they're not joining these voice chats. It's like being on a Zoom meeting. Unless it's required, don't you just default to having your video turned off? I know I do. So by being in the voice chat, you're going to be in a much smaller subgroup of the community of that project, and this is a really great way to learn about the project and also meet some of the community members. And often you're going to see the creators jumping into the voice chat as well to ask questions and to mingle with the community, and so this can be a really great way to make yourself known. And if the creators see you a lot and they start recognizing who you are, there's a good chance that you can get whitelisted because they're going to see you as a very active and avid supporter. And the more you can prove to the creators that you're really in it for the project, you're in it for the long haul, you really are passionate about what they're doing, and you're not just here to flip their NFTs, the more likely that they're going to choose you to get those whitelist spots. Now I told you we were going to talk about social media, and that's the sixth method, leveraging social media. Growing a social media is one of the best ways to get whitelisted for NFT projects. Number one is because you're going to have a social following that you can share invite links to, and then you can get whitelisted from that invite method. And number two is you're going to have creators from a bunch of different projects reaching out to you, offering you whitelist spots in order to promote their project. Now whether or not you choose to promote NFT projects on your social media, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, that's totally up to you. For my channel, I choose not to promote any NFT or crypto projects, whether they're offering fiat currencies, cryptos, whitelist spots, or even free NFTs. I always say no. And that's just because I want my channel to be a place where you can get information about an NFT project without there being some ulterior motive behind it. And I have done project reviews in the past, and let me know in the comments if you want to see more of those, but each of those project reviews I do is just because I'm interested in that project for one reason or another, and they're not sponsored. Now, if you do build up a YouTube or a TikTok or an Instagram account that's focused on NFTs, and you decide to promote NFT projects, I would recommend that you disclose that to your audience whenever you are being sponsored from a project. Most people work extremely hard for their money, and I do think it's important as a content creator that you not just promote a project to make a quick buck when it could end up costing your followers a lot of money. Just some food for thought. Now, method number 7 is owning what I call sister NFTs. If an NFT creator has more than one collection of NFTs, I call the NFTs across those collections sister NFTs. Gary Vee, for example, has his VeeFriends NFT collection, he has his Mini Drops NFT collection, his Book Games NFT collection, and soon to be his Series 2 collection. And all of these NFTs are what I call sister NFTs because they're from the same creator, even though they're from different collections. And when creators have multiple NFT collections, they're oftentimes going to give out whitelist spots by owning one of the NFTs from their other collections. And going back to the Gary Vee example, people that own his Book Games NFTs are going to have a chance of being on the whitelist for his VeeFriends Series 2 collection. And being on the whitelist is going to give you a 12.5-day advantage to mint the VeeFriends Series 2 collection before anybody else. And right now, having a Book Game token is the only way to get whitelist access for the VeeFriends Series 2 collection. And Gary has also mentioned that owning a VeeFriends Series 1 is also going to give you a great advantage to getting VeeFriends Series 2, but he's not released those details yet. And this is something that you're going to start seeing more and more as popular creators start creating multiple collections. So if you already have NFTs from a popular creator, down the road you could potentially get that added value of getting a whitelist spot for their future collections. Now for the bonus method number 8, joining alpha groups. There's a couple different ways to join alpha groups. groups, and there's a lot of good reasons to. The best alpha groups are going to be sharing a lot of info about the best upcoming projects, and oftentimes you're even going to be given whitelist spots for those projects, or at least have the chance to win one. And you can get into alpha groups by joining Patreons, by buying into alpha specific NFT projects, or by holding an NFT that gives you access to a private Discord that's going to give the holders whitelists for other projects. CyberKongs and Kaiju Kings are really well known for having really great alpha groups. And there's also a lot of NFT projects coming out recently, like the Journey Crypto NFTs and the Full Send NFTs, that promise access to future projects as one of their main selling points. And by buying into these NFTs, it's really like betting on a creator or a business because you think they're going to be more successful in the future than they are right now. And if you're right about that, it can be a great investment and it can pay off in a huge way. Thanks for watching.